All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC, Lions Den Boxing Community. For those who don't know, now you know. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, indeed. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Happy Monday. Let's scroll up and see who we got in the building thus far in the AM. Coach 67 Sports TV is in the building. What to do, Coach? We got Gabe Moore up in here. Mark Wonderledge. CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell. We got the Dirt Gang boss, Mark Hairston. King Strict is in the building. California Love. Jalen Hudson. Miami Stupid 305 is up in here. Powerhouse Watson. Joseph Brown. My brother Joe Townsend comes through standing on LDBC business, you dig? Yes, sir. We got Rod Neal in the building. The Chop Shop. Hustler's Home is up in here. Mansa Musa. G Code Wody up in the building. Mo 2013. Slip the Jab. K Mac. Bush Baby Boxing. MJ Total Health and Wellness Enrichment. Will Sinclair, the homie, what to do? A condo LDBC and nothing up in here. Y'all must have forgot Young Mustafa's in the building. Hotep Shalom. Leo Sevenfold. Avery Vice. Justin Jacobs. Y'all must have forgot Young Mustafa's in the building once again. We got Kevin Hill, what's it do? Del Reeve. I Am Waffles. Stephen X is in the building. Elbow. Woke is in here. AB. Ty Fritz 600. Rod Jennings. LDBC, see enough, and Daniel Mitchell is in the building. Tamir Ali, what to do? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jordan Williams, salute. All right. Y'all smash that like button and share the video. Share this on all your social media platforms. Just tweak the algorithm, all that good stuff. Tweak the algorithm. What's happening with it, Dave Watson? Cap Guy, what it do? Oh, wait. I am freezing up in this over here, man. Got that fan on, I'm cold, man. Kevin Hill said, I really don't like boxing anymore, but I always support this channel forever. Salute. Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you. I feel what you said about boxing, man. Boxing got that weird love-hate relationship, man. What's up, D-Man Jr.? California Love, salute. Let them know, Mark Harrison. Hit that like button, ladies and gents. All right, check it out, man. First things first. We've heard some rumors that Premier Boxing Champions, PBC, and Top Rank, we know that they're going to be working together to try to make some fights and all that kind of stuff because of the rise of Turkey Al Sheikh and what he's doing, trying to save boxing. Some people are resistant to the changes because they want to continue to scam the fans and tell you don't want to see the fights that you actually want to see, and how those fights don't make money, and they know better than you. It's just remarkable to me that these guys keep losing network. Look, PBC and Top Rank have been around for a long time, especially Top Rank. They have no consistent home. Everybody who does business with you is going out of business or is getting turned off. That tells you you're doing something wrong. I never seen a company continue in a failed business model over and over and over again and expect a different result. I never seen nothing like this before. Every single network that has done business with Top Rank or PBC has had a left with a foul taste in their mouth, and they don't want to do business with boxing no more. They don't want to deal with boxing. That's just facts. What's up, brother Dean? DJ Zion Love. So, with all that being said, why on earth would you be resistant to Turkey Al Sheikh coming in and doing his best to try to make some of these fights, using his money to try to make some of these fights? Like I said it before, I said it again. The only people who would be against Turkey Al Sheikh trying to make these fights in boxing that we, the fans, will benefit from, the only people that's against that is people who are trying to scam or okay with the scam that's being run on the fans, or people who are afraid that their favorite fighter is going to get exposed if he actually had to fight somebody. Bottom line. That's just what it is. So that's happening with a lot, boy. See in the building. Sniper, Craig L. So it is what it is. Now, we know that the PBC has been working with Turkey Al Sheikh this whole time anyway. So it's Top Rank. They all have been working with Turkey Al Sheikh to a degree, sending their fighters over there, all that kind of stuff like that. But what's up with the Condo? What's up with the Sheldon? They all have been working with each other to a degree. But they got the fans tripping on this set tripping, you know what I'm saying? And the internet gangbanging is hilarious, you know what I'm saying? Or I ride with the PBC, or I ride with Top Rank, or I ride with this network versus that network. It's real corny. Seeing as though ain't nobody making no money off of these networks, just a bunch of nerds who couldn't hack it, nerds who didn't want to go pick up a pistol and do no gangbanging in the streets. Of course not. That's all ignorant in itself. But because you didn't want to gangbang in the streets, you took to the internet where you could be the toughest guy in the world and you could gangbang on the internet. Yeah, I ride with the PBC. Nah, I ride with Top Rank. Nah, man, you tripping, man. I ain't rocking with that. I ain't doing this and that. I ride with HBO. Nah, I ride with the Zone. Whole time you ain't getting not a single percentage of nothing. In the same way, the gangbanger don't own nothing on his neighborhood, but run around claiming stuff. Y'all do. It's the same mentality. It's a sheep's mentality, right? That's why I always laugh when dudes try to come on here in the comments and drag gangbangers and stuff. When you got the same mentality, the only difference between them and you is they picked up a pistol, you picked up an internet microphone. Same thing. They picked up a pistol, you picked up the internet microphone. But you got the same mentality. At the end of the day, we boxing fans are supposed to be on the same side, right? Yeah, we could disagree about who, I got this guy winning, you got that guy winning, right? That's cool. We can have our disagreements with that. But when it comes to the establishment versus the fans, we, the consumer, are supposed to be on the same side. And that's what we tried to do in the inception of the LDBC, was get the consumer, the fans, on the same side. But we were met with a lot of resistance because weirdos out there hating on me, don't want to see me coming up, don't want to see me gaining no power or influence. So they had to show their behind in front of massa. They had to run out on the internet and I ain't with no 78. Oh, I ain't no. We ain't with the LBC. So you want to show them that we ain't got no juice like that, right? You want to show off, and that's the crab in the bucket mentality, crab in the barrel mentality, and it's still going on to this day with these weirdos out here on this internet. So now, uh, what's going on now? Jay Prince. Jay Prince says that he wants Gervonta Tank Davis. He wants Gervonta Tank Davis on his team, in his stable. Sheldon, if you see a weirdo in the chat, get rid of him. If you see somebody who a bona fide creepazoid, get him out of here. Um, so what's up with Stormy B Man in the building? The sensei up in here. Now, Jay Prince wants Gervonta Tate Davis on his stable. I seen an interview with Jay Prince saying that he likened it to Floyd versus Diego Corrales. He said remember he used to represent Floyd, and and eventually he ended up also representing Diego Corrales. And he says that he likes Tank because Tank is from the streets, and he wants to tell Tank something that nobody probably nobody ever told him, and this and that, right? And he want to bring Tank up under his fold. And this would be interesting. This would be very interesting if Gervonta Davis linked with Jay Prince. I don't think it's gonna happen, but it will be interesting. Cobra here, Sports Entertainment. What to do? Smash that like button. What's happening with the Coach Hudson? So YouTube had you on a 24-hour hold. Well, I'm back from. Oh, what they do? How they put you on a 24-hour hold? YouTube be wilding, man. Y'all get them likes up though. Smash that like button. Share the video. So I don't see. I mean, it'd be dope. I think for Tank Davis to be. Oh, you got into it with some race soldiers. Okay, yeah, gotta do it every time. It'd be dope for Tank Davis to be with Jay Prince, but I don't see it happening. What I mean, I don't see it happening. But Jay Prince also said he wants to make the Shakur Stevenson versus Tank Davis fight. He said that that's the fight for the hood, for the streets. You know what I'm saying? For the culture, and Tank Davis need to come on out and play. Come on out and make that fight. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's saying. Tank should come on out and make that fight. Do it for the fans. And I agree. I don't know what they waiting on other than Tank just being scared of losing, which we already know because that's what was exposed in the documentary. They say Tank's biggest fear is losing, and not only losing but being laughed at. I told y'all this. That was me. Then nobody else. I told y'all this before that documentary. Been telling you for years. Tank is afraid of losing because he knows y'all ain't finna ride with him. He know y'all gonna turn on him and make memes and abandon ship. He seen what y'all did to everybody else. He seen what y'all did. So of course he don't want to fight nobody. Ty French 600 is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Much love and much appreciation, brother. Thank you. It's interesting as Jay Prince could force Tank versus Shakur. Right. He could definitely force it. But that ain't gonna happen because Tank ain't gonna do it. Tank ain't gonna do it. Terrified of taking the L. And this is why it's important, you know what I'm saying, for for fathers to be in their children's lives. And I know Coach Calvin, shout out to Coach Calvin. I know Coach Calvin has been a father figure to Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? So I know he's been a father figure to Tank Davis. But actually, an actual father being on hands on, I think is very important that a kid learns uh, how to take an L early. It's very important for people in general to know how to take an L early on and learn how to bounce back from it. Not just a fight, but in life. What's up, Sister Shower? Latin sit down, what to do? In life in general, learning how to take an L. Because L's are part of life. You know what I'm saying? L's and W's. This whole life is full of, what I said the other day, it's like the pursuit of happiness and all the L's on the way to that. You know what I'm saying? That's what life is about. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some. You're going to lose a lot. But you got to be able to continue to bounce back, continue to push forward. But I noticed a lot of people have loser mentalities. A lot of people have quit in them to the point where if they take a loss, they ready to quit. That's their excuse to give up. That's their excuse to discourage everybody else. Oh, that ain't gonna work, man. I tried that. That ain't gonna work. Well, you quit. You soft. That's why you see every time a fighter lose one fight, you see a bunch of people, man, he needs to retire. A fighter lose two fights, man, he needs to retire. He needs to go sit down somewhere. Huh? What you mean? Well, what's the point of watching boxing then? If a guy needs to retire because he lost one or two fights, what's the point of watching? Why even be a boxer? What are y'all talking about? But you see this from so many people. Oh man, it's a wrap now. Man. He didn't. No, it's not that. It's not that he needs to retire, because he can take a loss and keep on ticking. But you and your fragile ego, your love affair for the fighter, you can't take seeing him lose. You see, you can't take seeing him lose. He can take a loss because he's a G, he's a soldier, but you can't take seeing him lose. So who's really soft? Who really needs to retire? Maybe you need to retire from and refrain from watching boxing. That's what you need to do. Oh, okay. Stormy sent me a video. I'm gonna check that out in a minute. Close the shield video. So now, it's a fight that should happen. I think it's a fight that is never going to happen. Tank versus Shakur is never going to happen. I think Tank Davis has already told everybody he wants to retire, and he's not fighting Shakur Stevenson. It's just not going to happen. His fans will make up a million excuses as to why the fight didn't happen, and Shakur turned it down. And it's always some fantastic story, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always some fantastic, ridiculous story for why this guy ain't fought nobody. I'm talking about nobody. We ain't just talking about one person. And you can argue on who's to blame, right? And why the fight didn't happen, right? We ain't talking about that. We're talking about a slew of people the man ain't fought. So I don't think the fight's gonna take place. For no amount of money. They can offer Tank $50 million to fight Shakur Stevenson. I don't believe he's gonna fight Shakur Stevenson. Not at all. Especially now after this debacle with Lamont Roach. See what I'm saying? Lamont Roach rematch is supposedly set for June 21st. They got that date booked, but the fight is not official yet. They're still arguing about money, to my knowledge. Now, what else is going on? Shakur Stevenson goes at Turkey a little bit. Shakur says about the Williams Zepeda fight. He said that because Oscar came out and said something about Shakur turned down the Zepeda fight. And Shakur is saying, nah, let's negotiate. I'm not taking that offer that y'all offering because Turkey Al-Sheikh already promised me a certain number. Now he's going back on it. You know what I'm saying? Turkey Al-Sheikh is going back on the number he originally told me I was going to get for Zepeda. So let's negotiate. If Turkey don't want, you know what I'm saying, to pay me what he told me he was going to pay me before, then we can do it without Turkey. You know what I'm saying? Golden Boy, Matchroom, let's get together, let's make the fight. And Shakur is absolutely correct. They don't need Turkey out Shakes extra money to make that fight. Golden Boy and Matchroom are promotional companies. They both with the zone. Let Turkey come in and make a fight that's difficult to be made, and y'all arguing over $1 million or this and this and that, and one person don't want to budge. Let Turkey come in then to make that fight. You know what I'm saying? But Matchroom and Golden Boy can make that fight. Zepeda versus Shakur. Shakur said he's fighting Zepeda next. He said it's just a matter of his finances. He wants them ends to be correct. You know what I'm saying? They got to get that money right. So we're going to see what happens. One thing I'm not going to do is sit here and act like, what's up, Live Life Real, the homie. One thing I'm not going to do is sit here and act like Shakur Stevenson ducking Zepeda. Not when I've seen Zepeda pulling out of fights and making up a million excuses. Everybody got time for this. Chop shot, what it do? She said, Tank fans be like, I think he'll fight him for $1 trillion. Man, these dudes just nuts, bro. They just, look, I'm not even trying to make fun of them, bro. I'm just being honest with you. A lot of them guys, not all of them, but a lot of the Tank fans, it's like they like Tank for another reason. You know what I'm saying? It's beyond boxing, bro. It's about something else. You know what I mean? Tank arouses them. You know what I'm saying? He excites them. That's all that is. And that's just facts. The more they talk about it, you can tell. One dude came on here and wrote like a love letter to Tank. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen it on Instagram or something. Somebody said, I thought it was fake. When somebody sent it to me, I said, man, stop, man. Y'all go doing too much with this stuff, man. Internet stuff. They said, no, man, look at it. It said, man, it's real. I still didn't believe it until I went and searched it. Because somebody sent me a screenshot. I had to go look at it myself. This dude was on there talking about Tank tattoos and his hair. And this is a known dude. This ain't no Rudy Poo Chunk around here. This is a known channel. Now I found a masterpiece in you, a work of art is true, and I treasure you, my love. I'm like, my goodness, man. This man singing him a tune to Tank Tank. It's just ridiculous. So, they like Tank, man. Then you got other, there's a lot of them. I ain't gonna say too much, but there's a lot of them. They really like Tank on another level. And it's funny to me though, because like these are the dudes who like are infatuated with Tank. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm just being honest, right? The dudes who are like infatuated. I'm not just talking about regular Tank fans, so don't nobody else get offended. I'm talking about the dudes who are infatuated with him. The dudes who defend the most of Tank business, right? These are non-street dudes, right? Right? But yet they're attracted to the idea of Tank. Like you know what I'm saying? You know how people say good girls like bad boys? Look, man. I don't know, man. Some of these dudes are a little zesty to me, man. These is like these you can tell they they squares, right? For the most part. These ain't like no dudes who got in trouble and be getting in trouble and nothing like that. But they're attracted to this idea of Tank with the tattoos and the braids and the, you know what I'm saying? Tank a G, man. And Tank a thug, man. Tank a straight gangster, man. Like it's just real disgusting, fam. I remember when I went to this, I got kicked out of this public school, right? When I lived in New York, I got kicked out of this school, right, for selling some fake weed, right? I got caught on camera selling some fake weed, right? You know how it is back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You get them. It was these little what you call them, the grungy kids. Remember the grunge era? It was like these grungy kids that wanted to buy some bud, right? So I had some bud, but I ain't had nothing I wanted to sell. So I had sold them some old rinky dink stuff, right? And it was on camera though, so they thought I was on camera selling some real bud or whatever, and they what's up, Sister Shower? And they end up taking me suspending me. So I had to go to this private school, right? I I got kicked out. I had to go to this Catholic school, right? And I had to wear a shirt, like a shirt and tie, slacks and stuff like that, whatever, right? But these was the baddest kids I had ever seen in a private school. I'm here. I am coming from a public school. Now I go to this private school. These kids is bad, but they very sneaky. They don't. They're not just like openly, ignorantly bad like in the public school where they throwing stuff at the teacher and all that. No, behind the teacher back. Oh man, these kids got pills. They got bud. They got weapons. They got all kind of stuff, man. These is bad kids. They breaking and entering, robberies and all kind of criminal activity. These kids doing, right. But check it out. I'm like, let me see, me, Carla, Seymour. There's 4 black people in the whole school, right? When I got there, I'm the 4th. Get to the school, and like, man, this is so stupid. I'm talking about all these dudes, man. These squares, these wannabe gangsters. They look at me like I'm some gangster, right? Because I'm black, right? And I'm coming from this school that they look up to this school like this school is so bad, you know what I'm saying? But I got kicked out of it, so I must be real bad, right? What's up, Drew Titan LLC in the building? So these dudes are literally following me around. I mean, I'm walking down the hall, like, and I got like this mob of people behind me. It's like the corniest, it's like y'all remember the movie Fresh? Remember Fresh? And y'all remember Chucky? I remember when Chucky was running around working for Esteban, man. I busted dope moves. Remember how them dudes was just falling behind them? That's how they was doing me, bro. It was so corny, man. But and that's how I see a lot of these dudes. Because I lived a certain lifestyle and I've lived on different sides of the street. You see what I'm saying? I live on different sides of the street. And I've lived in all black neighborhoods. I lived in ghettos. I lived in suburban areas. I lived in wealthy areas, right? And I lived in different countries. I've seen a lot of stuff in the world, right? And I can easily spot what this is with a lot of these tank guys because I've been around them before. These are guys that always wanted to be cool, but they was never cool. They see Tank as the cool kid. Tank is the cool guy. This is their opportunity to be finally not be shoved in lockers, not have their hair flushed in the toilet. At this point, now they can pick the side of the team they want to be on. They ain't gotta sit at the nerd table in the lunchroom no more. They ain't gotta eat their food in the stairways and hide. Now they can say, "Yo, I'm on Tank team. Tank a straight Jake. Tank a straight thug. Yo, I'm on Tank team, man." Right? And then these same squares will turn around and laugh at Devin Haney for having a father in his life or for being a homeschool, for just anything, just jealousy. But Devin is really them. This is who they are. They hate Devin because they hate themselves. I'm just telling you what it is. Maybe that's too deep for you. I'm just telling you what it is, man. I've seen it all, man. You know me. These dudes is just weird, man. They weird. You know, they should be supporting Devin, but instead they don't. But like I said, it's the same thing. Like, I understand why street dudes rock with Tank. I get that part, right? But the other ones, the non-street dudes who are pretending, who are the loudest, right? The non-street dudes are the loudest ones in Tank's side, pretending. See what I'm saying? Because in school, they were the nerds. In school, they were the flunkies. See what I'm saying? They got bullied by the street dudes, but on the internet, they are the Lord and Master. The street dude don't really know how to operate the internet for the most part, but they do. So they create their YouTube channels. They get to talking that stuff, and they got the street dudes eating out the palm of their hand. It's really a beautiful, masterful plan, to be honest with you. But that's why I would say it's revenge of the nerds. We live in the era of revenge of the nerds, and the nerds own this joker here. This internet thing, they own it. Street dude can come on here and make some money, but the nerds own this. They own it, and they're gonna keep owning it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Jerry Green? What it do, homie? So yeah, so Shakur is saying, look, man, yeah, for sure. California love the real ones know that. But like with like you said, the other ones, the nerds, they looking at it like because Tank got the tattoos and he wear the street dude costume that they looking at it like it's 100. So anyway, Turkey Al Sheikh is basically saying he don't want to pay Shakur the money he promised him for the Williams and Pater fight. I guess he don't think the fight is gonna sell that good, so it's gonna have to be um, Matchroom and Golden Boy to make the fight. And I think the fight can happen. Jay Grant Jr. said Ninjas is mad because Devin is on top ranked pound for pound list. Slip the jab, say street dudes wear purses and cotton coats. Nah, yeah, exactly. But when he ain't wearing that, he Tank does a good job of because he's from that. He's from that, so he knows how to talk like it. You know what I'm saying? When you from there, you know how to talk like you about some action when you ain't really about nothing. A whole lot of people are born and raised in the ghetto, but they not of that. I mean, they might be from there, but they not. That's not who they are. You see what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of people who was born in the hood still live in the hood, and they police officers, they firemen, school teachers, and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Good people. You know what I'm saying? Got their own businesses, whatever. But because you live in the hood, you have the ability to con people that just live in the suburbs and act like you some type of gorilla when you really not. Homie Cano Loco, Chop Shop, what it do? Powerhouse Watson. He said Tank got a whole pump figure starter kit. Yeah, it's the Allen Iverson starter kit. All Tank need now is an Averex in a jersey. You get an Averex in a jersey, it's over. Smash that like button, ladies and gents. Get the likes all the way up. All right, but anyway, um, he says now we see why Tank won't fight Gary Russell Jr. Well, that's a fight that should have happened a long time ago. What's her sister Shaquilla Fields? Tank versus Gary Russell Jr. is a fight that should have happened years ago. Years ago. But that's another fight that we asked for, and people act like we hating because we asked for a fight. I don't understand. They did the same thing with Floyd, bro. I just it used to irritate me to no end, bro. Here we are, fans of the sport, supporting the sport. I'm buying all Floyd pay-per-views, and then when I say, "Oh, I want to see Tank fight," excuse me, I want to see Floyd fight Keith Thurman. Ah, hating on Floyd. I want to see Floyd fight Sean Porter. Ah, hating on Floyd. I want to see Floyd versus Laura. Ah, hating on Floyd. Like, bro, what is wrong with y'all dudes? Do y'all not want to see no fights in boxing? What's going on? Man, some of these dudes are too invested in guys retiring undefeated, man. And the crazy part is, like, we don't see boxing that way, bro. In the LDBC, the mighty LDBC, we don't do that, bro. Look, everybody we rock with, we want to see some fights. You ain't never heard us tell Deontay Wilder, "Hey, man, stay away from Fury. Don't fight Fury, man. No, man. Look, man. You got to draw with him. Don't fight him no more, man. No, man. Champ, stay away from him, man. Don't fight him, man. We never said that. Even after the second fight, we still wanted some get back because we men, right? We soldiers. That's what soldiers do. We want our get back. J Bean Boxing and Betting is in the super chat with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, fam. Salute to you. He says, at the beginning, Calvin said it was four other guys better than what? They transition. Oh, so he's saying there was four other guys better than Tank, but they transition. Is that what you mean? Okay. Let me see here. Let me read the super chat. KO for Miles is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the love. This is Pelly, 78 Pelly. Yeah. Averex and the Pellies. I still got some. Yeah, that was my era right there. Early 2000s. Forget about it. The Averex and Pelly era. That was my era right there. Woo! I think I got jewelry now. Back in them days, I was jeweled out, boy. Diamonds galore. Getting that good money. Powerhouse Watson is in the super chat with the 2-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Says, who better at pump faking, Tank or Shakur? It's a good question. I think I would have to say Tank though, but Shakur is running a close second. Shakur be pump faking too. He definitely pump fake. The Chop Shop, my brother in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the support, bro. The Tank needs to come out with a braid wig like two from guys he make a dang killing family. I promise you. Shout out to the LDBC. He said like a toupee. So okay. Man, if Tank came out with a toupee, like that little braid hairstyle he got right there, I guarantee you, a few YouTubers gonna come on YouTube with it on their head. I promise you they would. And y'all know which ones I'm talking about. I ain't gotta say no name. They gonna, man, I can see them playing. They're gonna be putting that little thing on their head, looking in the mirror, jacking off, and doing all kind of weird stuff. Just a bunch of creepazoids. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right. DOG 215. What's happening with it? He say I'm getting a Pelly. Hey man, I heard Pelly's is still hot over in the UK though. I heard they still like hot in the UK when they make a comeback or something. Yeah, I don't know. I wish that era was still around. Baggy clothes, Averex, Pelly's, Negro League, leather jackets. Oh man, that was my era right there. I'm telling you, man, it was good out here. It was good for me back in them days. It was good. Yeah, Pelly's they're still around. I mean, I know where to get them, but I'm just saying like they not like they was. You know what I'm saying? You catch somebody with them on, but they not. It ain't like how back in the day in the early 2000s. Man, you couldn't go nowhere without seeing a bunch of dudes. Pretty much everybody had a Pelly or Averex or both. Coochie sweaters too. Coochie sweaters was the truth. Chop Chop say I still wear my clothes baggy 78F the tight. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I ain't wearing no tight clothes. Yeah, I'm the little weirdos, man. Every time I post like any of the pictures of us at the meet and greet, anything, these little weirdos be like, ha, bro, these dudes is dusty as ever. They be like, oh, 78 wearing those baggy clothes. Like, they trying to shame me for wearing baggy clothes. They want to see me in something tight. You know what I'm saying? They want to see me in something tight. They want to see something form fitting so they can get a better jerk. These dudes is weirdos, man. Salute to the lovely sister Shaquila Fields in that super chat with the 10 piece. Much love and much appreciation, Queen. Thank you. She says, Grand Rise in 78. Bring them out, gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, sister. Thank you. Thank you. D Man Jr. is in that super chat with the 5 piece. Appreciate the love, D Man. He says, they call you a weirdo now if you wear baggy clothes. Yeah, that's what they do. You wear baggy clothes, you're a weirdo. Tight clothes, and somehow you a straight G or something. I don't know. Yeah, these dudes are weird, man. Dudes can't even walk. Their pants be so tight, and they trying to. The pants really don't fit. They try to sag them to make them look like, make them look like they just, they're hanging down below their behind. Like, man, get these. You can't even run from the police. You can't do nothing, man. Sal's blog talk. What it do? Yeah, ain't nobody got time for no skinny jeans, man. All right, but anyway, I think that unfortunately, Tank Davis is probably gonna retire. Not fight none of these guys we want to see. I don't think he's gonna fight Keyshawn Davis. I don't think he's gonna fight Shakur Stevenson. We definitely know he's not gonna fight Devin Haney. That ship is sailed because Devin is already at 147 now. So it's a wrap. You know what I mean? Tank fans are breathing a sign of relief, like, we finally got, we ain't got to fight Devin no more. But Shakur and and Keyshawn Davis still down there, and they making excuses for why that fight shouldn't happen. I can't find that one Tank fan that's pushing for those fights. Not one. Not one. Not one. Every Tank fan I see is talking about why the fight can't happen, or Tank can do what he wants. Tank earned the right to pick and choose. Tank got the money. Tank got the braids. Tank got the tattoos. Blah blah blah. Dinkin dollars. Of course, that's the old school way. But you can't tell these youngsters nothing. You can't tell these dudes today nothing, man. Yeah, back in the day, pants pockets was big. Man, come on now, you could fit a whole you could fit a whole 9 up in your pocket. A wad of money, and in one pocket you got another pocket. I could have. I used to go in the club. I'll have me like I stop at the liquor store and get like 4 of those like shots. They sell like shots for $1. I get like 4 Seagram's gin shots or something like that. Put them in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Go to the club. They pat you down. They searching for a weapon. You know what I'm saying? So they ain't even paying attention to the drinks you got in your pocket. Man, please. I order me one drink. You know what I'm saying? Sip on that, and then go right in my pocket and start pouring up. Pour them up. Pour them up. Walter Vaz is in the super chat with the 2 piece. Appreciate the support. He says, Tank must fight a name if he wants to get paid. Yeah, but that's why he's looking at Jake Paul. His fans are in denial. No, he's not. Tank ain't trying to fight Jake Paul. That's a lie. Yeah, lying. Okay, so what happens if Tank come out and say he's trying to fight Jake Paul? It ain't like you're gonna stand on business and be mad at him. All you're gonna do is support it anyway. You're gonna say, "Oh, well, I understand. I understand because Jake Paul think about his money, man." It's pathetic. My brother Buck City Reloaded. What's happening with the Buck? It's Buck in the building. Hey Buck, I went on and stuck Dr. Honey, man. I let them so hopefully she take If she take, I'll know within the next month. I'll see her belly change. I'll know. But hopefully she take and then have some pups on the ground by June, early June, and then the pups will be ready to go by August, late July, August. It's gonna be tricky though, man. It's gonna be tricky because I got the meet and greet in August, so I'm gonna have to have some. It's gonna be hectic, man. Moving around, puppies on the ground. I hate to go out of town when I got puppies on the ground, man. People be shady out here in these streets, man. Chop Shop, it's gonna be a Mayday honey bunch cross. Some real good honey bunch blood. It's some good Mayday blood. I had another dog I was supposed to be getting, but unfortunate situations happen. So I'm just gonna breed my own dogs, man. Breed my own dogs. See how they produce and see what I got, and go from there. So now, Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach 2. Supposed to be happening in June, late June, June 21st or something like that. Um, if they get work out the details and get everything situated. Y'all smash the like button, y'all. We need 300 likes in the building. Get the likes all the way up. If they work out all the details and get everything situated, um, we're looking at Tank versus Lamont Roach 2. And like I said, in that fight, I'm gonna go with Lamont Roach to win on points. I don't think Tank can stop him. Unless Lamont Roach is coming there and just act reckless, I don't think Tank can stop him. Yes, sir, Buck. Yes, sir. I'm breeding the best on my yard. It's the best male to the best female. Simple as that. I had all these plans in my head to do all this other stuff, but the universe said nope. The universe has just eliminated all my plans and forced me to breed the best to the best. And you can't get mad at that. I'm saying the cream rose to the top. Chop Chop said I had one of those back in the day, 78 straight killer. I mixed it with some of that art ish dead game with mouth. Okay. Stephen X says, "What happened to Tank's knockout power? He's still there. His knockout power is still there. He just couldn't knock out Lamont Roach." All right, D man, let me know. Yeah, Tank still got his knockout power. The problem is just he ran into somebody who wasn't finna go, wasn't finna lay down for him. Somebody who's defensively responsible. Somebody who's a dog, want to fight, wasn't finna get punked. See, Tank operates off intimidation. He can fight. I'm not saying he can't fight, but he also operates off intimidation like Mike Tyson. He tries to psychologically ruin you before the fight. You know what I'm saying? All that. I'm from the streets. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You a sucker. I'm from the streets. I'm gonna knock you out, punk. All that kind of stuff. It sounds good, and they usually intimidate squares. But Lamont Roach from where Tank from. You know what I'm saying? He from DC, but Lamont Roach ain't he ain't no sucker, and he been knowing Tank since they was kids. So he done fought him already in the amateur. So you can't run that con game on him because he know you. See what I'm saying? And that only works for the people who don't know you. Take a gorilla around people who don't know him, but around people who know him, say he a teddy bear. That's what it is. And now he talking about he need therapy and all this stuff. And yeah, that's cool. Get you some therapy. Therapy is a good thing. It's good. A lot of people need it. Buck City. You think? I mean, Tank might not come out, but if he do, he got to show up and he got to show and prove. He got to show up and be ready to fight. He can't be making excuses. Can't be trying to bite nobody in the ring. All that. You know what I'm saying? Putting your mouth on another man. Tank out here putting his mouth on another man, trying to bite the man neck. He thought Tank thought Lamar Brooks was AB for a second. Put his mouth on that man. Disgusting behavior. This was Tank. Tank thought he was AB. That's what he thought. And see, stuff like this. This is the problem. Here you go again. Here you go. Look at him. Bad, 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 bad boys. Here you go. Look at him. Man, we got the cotton candy coat on, the sherbet coat, cut off jean shorts, socks pulled up, some dirty sneakers, and a green purse. And a lambda hat. This joker got a lambda hat. That's your man's in them, though. That's your man's. Slip the jab, say that's not gangster. Of course not. Coach Hudson said, "What's the best dog to start with? For doing what, Coach? You talking about home protection, just a pet, or what you talking about?" Chop Shop say your socks too high. You know, some people do that. Some people wear their socks real high. I've seen some cats doing that on the West Coast. When I was out there on the West Coast, I seen some dudes with some real tall socks. They do that in different areas. Yeah. See, I do ankle socks where I'm at. Ravens Nations, what's happening with it, homie? You say a condo say I want a rock or a child. Rottweilers, man. You know, besides Pitts, man. Rottweilers is my favorite dog breed, man. I love Rottweilers, man. Yeah, love Rottweilers. Big old Rottweilers, man. There's some big old jokers there, man. Protected too. You just gotta train them, man. You gotta be firm with them and stuff. You know what I mean? Powerhouse Watson say I like Pitts and Sharpay. Sharpay, the Chinese fighting dogs. I don't like Sharpays that much because they wrinkle all them wrinkles they got on them. I know the wrinkles is to protect them when they was scrapping, but yeah, I don't really like them too much. Sharpays. But anyway, back to the boxing. I wonder how Shakur Stevenson feels about Jay Prince saying he wants Tank on his team. He want Tank to he want to represent Tank. I wonder how Shakur feels about that. Salute the Saints in the cash chat. Appreciate the love, Saints. It says Tank is gangsta-licious from the Boondocks. Wow. Wow. CJ Robinson in the super chat, in the cash chat. Appreciate the love. So shout out to Tim Zoo. Um, get more credit. He said, should Tim Zoo get more credit uh, uh, for his quick return? Should Tim Zoo get more credit for his quick return? No, I don't think so. I think Tim Zoo is getting too much credit. To be honest with you, everywhere I go, I see like these like Tim Zoo's back. He's back. Tim Zoo, like I even had people like kind of like getting snappy with me, like I wasn't giving Tim Zoo his credit or something. Like what you talking about? My post fight video, they're like, oh, you hating on Tim Zoo? Like what are you talking about? Hating on Tim Zoo? He won. Ain't nobody hating on him. Oh, Tim Zoo, like bro. First of all, listen. Let's just be 100 here. Tim Zoo lost to the Bakram dude. He lost to uh, Sebastian Fondora. He hasn't avenged any of those losses, right? And now he beat Joey Spencer. And Joey Spencer, who I like, but y'all didn't like him. Joey Spencer wasn't getting no props or no credit from nobody nowhere. So all of a sudden now, Tim Zoo's back and he ready to destroy everything. How? Like, bro, one of these brothers, one of these black fighters lose one fight, y'all ready to throw him under the bus and he needs to be gone and never heard from again. Tim Zooten lost 2 times, bloody to a mess. Come back and beat Joey Spencer, and now Tim Zoo's back and he ready to take over the world. Come on now, man. Tim Zoo's a good fighter. I think Keith Thurman's a better fighter, in my opinion. But yeah, Tim can fight though. I ain't mad at him. I like his fights. 88 Sports Talk is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation, fam. Says, question: if Tank wins but don't stop Roach, do you feel any different about him, or does he need to stop Roach? He needs to win. But if he dominates Roach but just don't stop him, then that's just a testament to Roach having a solid chin and being a straight G, like I know he is. But if Tank just barely beat him and it's like a close fight and he gets a decision, nah. Now, if Tank want to prove that the first fight was some fluke and he just was distracted, you know what I'm saying, because old girl put too much grease in his head and all this old nonsense, then he got to go in here and stop Roach. He should have stopped Roach to begin with, because Roach is a 130-pounder that you brought up in weight. He was laid on the platter for you to knock out. You were supposed to knock out Roach, and you didn't. So everybody forgetting that. Coach Hudson in the building, he say home protection. For home protection, I wouldn't. I mean, look, me personally, to be honest with you, I wouldn't get a game-bred American Pit Bull Terrier for home protection. I personally wouldn't. If I'm on the dog for home protection, I would get like like I said, Rottweiler, Bull Mastiff, something like that. Cane Corso, something that's is protective of its environment and stuff like in his family. But the American Pit Bull Terrier, I don't have an issue with people who have them for home protection, because someone will. But because I love this breed and the breed has such a bad name, I wouldn't train my American Pit Bull Terrier to be man aggressive. Because if you ever get out and he get buck wild with somebody, the news is going, you know what I'm saying, they're going to drag him. Oh, Pit Bull attacks elderly man walking home. Pit Bull attacks this and Pit Bull that and Pit Bull that. You'll never hear dog attack. See, when a Rottweiler or a German Shepherd attacks somebody, they say a dog attack. When it's a Pit Bull, they say Pit Bull attack. Like it's a whole different. Pit Bulls are the ninjas of the dog world. You know what I'm saying? So I would protect my Pit Bull by not teaching them to be man aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Some of them naturally gonna be suspicious of you anyway, of different people anyway. You know what I'm saying? Let me see here. Oh, Jerry Green said you sent a super chat. I don't know why it's not showing up. Let me see. Yeah, YouTube wilding today. Nah, it ain't showing up, bro. Sorry about that, bro. It's YouTube playing games. CJ Robinson in the cash app, appreciate the love. He says, do you have Keith winning by KO or decision? Either way, I think most likely Keith Thurman is going to win by decision, most likely. But if Tim Zoo gets reckless because he at home, they fighting in Australia, he get reckless, I can see Keith Thurman stopping him. Most definitely. I can definitely see Keith Thurman stopping him. Saints in the cash app, appreciate the love. Says Keith beat Kangaroo Jack. Yeah, he gonna beat him, in my opinion. Okay, I'll let you know, Jay Green. By tomorrow, I know tomorrow if the super chat went through. I can be able to look at it, find out if it went through. He said CJ Robinson said Keith KO him, that'd be wild. Yeah, I think he definitely got the skill set to do it. Keith got the experience and the skill set to get that done. You know what I'm saying? He got the skill set to get it done. So it's a matter of will he get it done? Hold on 1 second though, y'all. 1 second. I'm back. All right. Powerhouse Watson say I don't know how to feel about Thurman these days. To be honest, I root for him though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Keith Thurman is, you know what I'm saying, he a weirdo, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm a boxing fan, so I'm a be interested in his fights and stuff like that. And I used to be a big fan of Keith Thurman for what he stood for and stuff until, I found out that it was kind of a joke, you know what I'm saying? He stopped believing in himself at some point, and then he started like making excuses, talking about, I could just tell he was afraid of Earl Spence. I could tell, and I ain't like that at all. You know what I'm saying? We went from Big Bad Wolf and I got an I ain't afraid to let it go. He went from all of that, you know what I'm saying? I believe I was rocking with him with that. And then he went from that to like, it's okay to be second best, it's okay to lose. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So yeah, it is what it is. What's up, drink more water? What it do? Yeah, buddy. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all do what y'all gotta do, man. I'm finna get up out of here early today, man. Quick hour show today. And I'll be back tomorrow with a longer show. But right now, I'm finna go down here and tend to these dogs real quick. But it was good show. Thank y'all for coming here and supporting. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button on the way out. Share the video. Much love to the chat, super chat, and everybody came through showing love. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else. Make sure y'all go sign up to the Patreon, man. I got some more Patreon content dropping today. Some more stuff. I dropped something yesterday, but I got some more dropping today, man. So make sure y'all get on over there and rock with your boy. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Going across the bottom of the screen right now. I'm out of here though. Deuces.